Today we will talk about foundations. We get a lot of questions from people. Can I do this type of foundation or that type? You know, we talk about different aspects of kit homes and how to get them and what to look for and so on. So today it's foundations. Our A-frames, our A-frame kits, we suggest that we call them stripe foundation. It's just 3 stripes of foundation, concrete and the footings down below depending on the geographical area where you live. But yeah, we get a lot of questions. Can I build full basement? Yes, sure, you can. It will cost more, of course, as a regular foundation, but if you need this space under your house, it can be totally done. Pillar or post or stilt foundations, can these be done? Yes, they can be done as well, but in any case, then you need these 3 stripes. These can be done from concrete beams or even steel beams, but we need these to support all these A-frame trusses, triangle trusses. So it really depends on your plot. If you don't know much about the groundworks and stuff, ask someone who has done foundations in your area, which is a best type for your house. That would be the best advice. I can't come to your plot and check it, so you need to find a local professional. Also, one very important thing about foundations, our American partners, they do crawl space foundations, or they suggest crawl space foundation. Anyway, it has to have enough distance between the ground itself and the house, the wooden construction, so the air can flow. If the air doesn't move under the house, the moisture, the humidity coming from the ground will stay there. And if it's like constantly humid, the wooden construction eventually starts to rot, and you don't want that. It's also important to keep the ends of the foundation open. If you plant some like really dense flowers, that again, it will stop the airflow. So air has to flow under the house, and of course foundation has to be stable. Also, in this part of the world, a lot of people believe that the foundation should be built in autumn and let it settle and then build in spring. Well, it was a correct information about 200 years ago, when they didn't have the equipment to dig deep and everything was done with shovel, so the foundations were very, very shallow, and you dig the trench, filled it with the rocks and let it settle over the winter, and when it was stable in the spring you cast your concrete top. But this is not the case anymore, so these days foundations are done in 2-3 days, and with concrete mixers and excavators. So much about foundations. We also have a blog post about foundations, and be sure to watch the next video about what to expect with the kit homes when the kit arrives. What do you have to do? Of course, you need your foundation ready by then.